This is an audio guide for the exhibition Meydan on the ground floor of the Polygon Gallery by artist Derya Akay. This audio guide will be about 4 minutes in length. Part performance, part installation, part community gathering space, Meydan is an artwork that, like a village market, will have a set form yet bustle with constant activity during its showing at the Polygon Gallery. There's a didactic panel on the wall, a gallery convention for a show that's anything but conventional. In some ways, the real didactic information is the set of shelves on your right when you walk into the space. This eclectic mix of collected bottles, hand-blown glass jars, ceramics, and ingredients hint at the buzz of activity happening in Meydan. Ingredients are stored, vessels are used and rearranged, and by glancing at the shelves and what's where, it's possible to get a sense of the installation's vitality. Walking through Meydan, Akai's interest in the ground becomes apparent. It's beneath the stalls and booths that the action happens in a market. Produce spills, petals drop, and that which gets broken or brushed aside ends up forming a vivid collage of the day's hubbub down on the marketplace's floor. Round objects especially have a tendency to roll off of surfaces and onto the ground, hence the blown glass beads. On the large round table, the various pieces and vestiges of activity take on an appearance like pieces in a game. Toward the back of the installation is a screen embedded in the floor that shows exactly this. Footage of a Meydan, a village market in Turkey, with the camera pointed resolutely downward. This video alternates with a second film, which is a documentary, all in Turkish, of the artist preparing food with his grandmother while she gossips about daily life. And this preparation of food is at the heart of Meydan. Preparing food is an integral part of Akai's work. There are many parts of the installation that function for exactly this purpose. A set of freestanding shelves that function as a pantry, a refrigeration unit, a dehydrator, and a tap with running water, which visitors are welcome to engage with. On Thursdays especially, visitors can see Akay inhabiting the space, making and sharing food. The flower stand at the center of the exhibition is a clear indicator of the fluid, ever-changing nature of Meydan. Fresh flowers come in while others wilt and mold. Some are even preserved, dried, or dipped in beeswax to hold their shape, like the bowl of cherry blossoms on the round table. A camellia dipped in beeswax also appears on the low green shelf near the very back of the exhibition. It's a display of colorful, curiosity-provoking objects, found and collected, which Akay refers to as the kids' shelf. And indeed, childlike curiosity is a guiding principle for navigating and interacting with this exhibition. When wondering how close you can get to the displays, or whether or not something can be touched, think about what a child might do to better understand and learn about something. It's an interesting rule of thumb in an installation that breaks so many normal gallery rules. Contrasted with the kids' shelf is the adult shelf, which is devoted to death and money as described by the artist. Anything that breaks in the exhibition will end up on the adult shelf. Here, dropped change is seen alongside dead, desiccated insects, which are often found on the window ledges inside storefronts. And this indication of the window is another key motif that recurs in Meydan. The various storefront facades throughout the installation create a blurring of indoor and outdoor spaces, just as this imaginary market sits between the Polygon's actual shop and a patio space where food and drink is served. Gallery spaces so often sit at a remove from the hustle and bustle of daily life, exactly preserved and not to be touched. Meydan offers a different approach, displaying the artist's work not as a finished opus, but as a lively and at times untidy process.